everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the key Forex market news for October 14th, and what you should expect going into the week. There's been a lot of volatility recently, with central bank decisions, inflation data, and geopolitical tensions all influencing currency movements. Stick around for the forecast and I'll walk you through the most important points to watch for if you're trading this week. Let's kick things off with inflation. Over the past few weeks, we've seen some significant movements in the Forex market tied directly to inflation reports, especially in the US and Eurozone. In the US, inflation data released on October 12th showed a slight increase, which has pushed the US dollar higher against most major currencies. The Federal Reserve has made it clear that they are laser-focused on combating inflation, and there's speculation that we could see another rate hike before the end of the year. This bullish sentiment on the dollar has driven a lot of momentum. The euro, on the other hand, has been struggling as the European Central Bank, ECB, grapples with their own inflation woes. The ECB has been more cautious, signaling they're less aggressive on rate hikes. This divergence between the Fed and ECB policies is creating some opportunities for traders. US dollar to euro, strengthen the dollar. Starting with the US dollar to euro pair. We've seen the dollar surge against the euro, breaking above key resistance levels. As of October 14th, the pair is hovering around the 1.05 mark, driven by that stronger US inflation data and more hawkish Fed expectations. Now, for traders, it's crucial to watch out for upcoming Fed speeches. Any hint of another rate hike could send the dollar even higher, possibly testing the 1.03 support zone. However, don't discount the euro entirely. If inflation surprises on the upside in Europe, we could see a bounce back. But as of now, all the momentum is with the dollar. Pound sterling to US dollar, pound faces pressure. Next up, the British pound has faced some tough times. The Bank of England has been more cautious with its rate hikes, especially with concerns about the UK economy slowing down. On October 14th, the pound sterling to US dollar pair slipped below the 1.21 level. For the week ahead, the UK's inflation data will be key. If inflation remains sticky, we could see the pound recover a bit, but if it disappoints, expect the pound to continue weakening. So, what's the outlook moving forward? Let's break it down by major currencies. US dollar. The US dollar is still in a strong position. With inflation showing no signs of cooling and the Fed leaning toward more tightening, the dollar's rally could extend into next week. Watch for key US economic data like retail sales and any Fed commentary. If there's more hawkish talk, we could see another strong push higher. Euro. The euro remains under pressure unless there's a major shift in ECB policy or we get stronger than expected inflation data from the Eurozone. Right now, the path of least resistance seems lower for the euro. If you're trading euro to US dollar, keep a close eye on the 1.05 level. A break below could signal a deeper move lower, but I'd watch for any signs of a bounce, especially if there's any dovish commentary from the Federal. British pound. The pound looks vulnerable right now. UK inflation and economic data will be critical, but there's a lot of downside risk, especially if growth data disappoints. We could see pound sterling to US dollar testing 1.20 or even lower if there's more bad news. Now, let's dive into the technicals. A lot of traders are keeping a close eye on support and resistance levels. The dollar index, DXY, is hovering near a critical resistance zone. If it breaks higher, that could signal a broader dollar rally across multiple pairs. For the euro to US dollar, the next key support level is around 1.03. If it holds, we could see a bounce back to 1.07. But if it breaks, we're looking at deeper losses. US dollar to Japanese yen. One quick note on the yen. The Bank of Japan is still sticking to their ultra-loose monetary policy. The US dollar to Japanese yen pair continues to climb, trading near 149 as of October 14th. With the BOJ showing no signs of changing course, we could see it push through 150 next week. Australian dollar to US dollar and NZD/USD. As for the commodity currencies like the Aussie and Kiwi, both are struggling with risk-off sentiment in the markets. We've seen both Australian dollar to US dollar and NZD/USD drop recently, with the Aussie trading near 0.63. The global risk environment will play a big role here, especially any news from China's economy, which directly impacts these currencies. So, that wraps up our Forex news summary for October 14th and the forecast for the week ahead. To recap, the US dollar looks strong, the euro is under pressure, and the British pound is struggling with weak economic data. Keep an eye on key inflation reports and central bank commentary, they'll drive a lot of the action this week. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more market insights. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or thoughts on the market. Let's get a conversation going. Good luck out there, and trade smart.